All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. Here's Edwards. Cunningham with some nice D. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Leonard. That shot is off.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Isaac. Fires the three. First shot won't go. Leonard outside. Rejected by Bull. Isaac outside. Cunningham outside. Back to Isaac. Cunningham outside. Now Isaac. Cunningham up top. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Isaac. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards can't hit. Pass to Irving. For three. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's Edwards on the wing. The fader. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Edwards can't get that one to fall. 1:46 left in the first quarter. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and play making are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Edwards for three. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Right side, Edwards. Hits the trifecta. Edwards got 5 points.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Pulls up. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Nails it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
Edwards for three. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. No good on the free throw.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles trails by 7. And stolen by Cunningham. Three-pointer, Anthony.
We can turn the lights off. We can turn the lights off. Only on the dark side, baby. Take me to the dark side, baby.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we go. Cunningham with the ball. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right read and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Off the inbound pass. It's hauled in by Isaac. Irving for three. Fires in the triple.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
The drive by Lopez. Isaac left side. Cunningham outside. Back to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
From deep, here's Simmons. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is huge when Simmons connects from deep, showing commitment to wanting to improve from there.
They get it back. Right side, Irving. Takes it inside. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Back to Cunningham. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Count it.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Beasley for three. Another three for Chicago.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Back to Cunningham. Baseline jumper. He squares up and sinks it. Cunningham's got 6.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
Beasley for three. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Chicago trails by 7. In transition. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Irving looking around. The three is up. Bowl, no good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And it's blocked by Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Irving from deep three-point land. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Beasley. And so here is Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Beasley. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. George outside. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Celtics up by 8. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here's Simmons into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
The 3 ball. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Simmons has got 8.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back. This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Anthony outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Shot on the wing. Chicago with a rebound. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in the
Oh, wow!
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Pass to Irving. Shot to stop the run. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Oh, Simmons with the block. Here's Beasley. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
So both teams changing it up here. And Cunningham running the floor.
And there's something special about Cade Cunningham and his explosiveness when he's in transition like that. That's a quality shot.
Pass to Hardaway. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this one. Here he goes.
Oh, man.
Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the board.
1:37 left in the first half. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Hardaway from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run.
Number 52.
For 3, Hardaway. Bull grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham confident in his range.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Back to Smith. Jacks up at 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Irving for 3. And they recover it. Here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Cade on the move. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
29.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
28.
Chicago ahead, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now here's Hardaway. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Well, Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
From behind the arc. And Hardaway good for 3. Hardaway's got 8 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Here's Wilkins. Hardaway grabs the board. Ooh, it's stolen away. And he throws it down with one hand.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Wilkins, good. Wilkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Irving for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Wilkins. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's Hardaway. Give him 8. Crafty move. And he dunks it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
That one's good from Hardaway. The visitors with the ball. Cunningham looking it over. Cade Cunningham with the flush.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Hardaway up top. He's got 11. Rejected by Lopez. He goes up. And Irving powers it home.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Bull. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. And Lopez gets it to go.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Here's, oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Cunningham outside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And stolen by Bull. Kicks it out to Isaac. Hardaway grabs the board. Chicago trails by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And the shot's good by Irving. Cunningham outside. On the wing, Irving. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The baseline J is on the way. And he hits the jump shot. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Boston Celtics, they're up by 2. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Irving. Over Simmons. That one's good. Nothing but net.
I like seeing Kyrie pull the trigger from right there when he's got his feet underneath him. Those percentages go way up.
Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And Irving powers it home.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
That one's good for 2.
Well, Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
Away team ball.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Drexler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the away team, Drexler.
Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Simmons. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
Free throw good, Simmons. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Irving. Over Simmons. And that one's good. Irving.
Pure shooting form shown by Kyrie on that one. Lets the ball just roll off the fingertips.
From deep, here's Simmons. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. On the wing, Irving. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs. Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Lets it go from the wing. Irving, no good. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Beasley misses.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
With the step back. Pass to Anthony. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. The three. Beasley misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
From outside the arc. Outside for Irving. Over Simmons. Pass to Adebayo. For three, O'Neal hits a three-pointer. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Lets the three fly. Drexler grabs the board. And stolen by Simmons. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. 29 seconds left to the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
Checking in for the away team, number 21, Dominic Wilkins.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
And Melo can just go right through any sort of contact down low.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 9-point game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
For three, Anthony. He can't hit that time. The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.